Hello. Whoa. Once again, pretty loud. Anyways, hey guys, what's up? So it's been about 2 months since I've made a Genovor video, and that is purely and entirely my fault. I'm just incredibly lazy. But without further ado, let's get into it, because I got 5 features I want to show you guys, and then I actually really hurt my hand a lot there. Anyways, so yeah, let's do that. Let's get into it. So here we are in the game scene, and let's go ahead and start this. Let's do this full screen too. So first thing you'll notice right away that I added is some dialogue shit. Yeah, I've done that too. So I'm working. That's my next thing I'm working on. But yeah, so I have a follower sprite now working, and this is card chart sprite right here. At the moment, I don't actually have it set to where it will dynamically change as the Genovor in my party are swapped out. But I'm still working on it a bit. I just kind of did the bare scripts, which there was a guy that was very kind to put his code on how he did that on here, so I'm modifying that a bit. But yeah, so that's one thing. Secondly, I have made basically a way to hide it too. So if you press H, you can hide and show your Genovor sprite that comes in that follows you, and this will just be some dialogue shit. Yep, it definitely will be. So if you want them to follow you, if you don't want them to follow you, you have that option. You can choose. So yeah, that's that. Another thing you may be able to tell is that I kind of shifted the camera just a little bit, and this was an intentional thing. I feel like it adds a little bit more depth. The pixel style is still going to be this way. I'm not really going to make any changes or some more dialogue shit to this. I keep walking around in the same cube. Yeah. Also, I've added these little crates that that is not intended either. Okay, so I've added these little crates, and if you click them, you can find genopods in them or other items. That one just happened to have a genopod, and that's in the play area. So you can pick up items now from chests. Now let's test out the feature I've been wanting to show you guys, and I keep slouching over. That's literally how I coach. I swear to God. But yeah, so this is the new feature that I want to show you, and you're gonna have to rewind if you missed it. But there's a grass flash now, and the reason for the grass flash is due to some performance stuff. If I don't have it, the 2 Genovor that enter in the field show up as white cubes, and so that little flash gives me just enough time to load the whole scene. But I'm still working on it a bit because it's not 100%, and I'll show you that after this encounter. But while I've been gone, I've pretty much just been focusing on adding as much to the project as I really can. Yeah, I even went along with adding a completely 2 new different sets of stats. Similar to Pokemon's EV and IV system, I have the PV and UV system. So PVs stand for potential values, UVs stand for upgradable values. You can tell which is which if you understand what IVs and EVs are. So Genovor's PVs are generated at random during an encounter. They range anywhere from 0 to 10, which is going to be pretty useful if you want to breed competitive Genovor, which will be a feature that I want to add. And I'll get there. I'll eventually learn how to do it. Now it just depends how long it's going to take me to get there. But yeah, so there's that. I just want to show off this debug log here really quick. Oh shit, did not mean to open that. No, I did not. No, I didn't. So that was just my Visual Studio Code opening here. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show here really quick. So I made a script that it basically allows you to randomly generate the Genovor's PVs each time you encounter one. And this one's PVs are basically 5 LP, 0 GP, 5 in attack, 8 in defense, max special attack, basically it's 1 special defense, and 2 speed. So not very fast. Basically, it's only good stat is special attack, which is unfortunate since Katarri doesn't really use that stat at all. And I also have the met date here, and that'll be used when I actually get a summary screen working, because at the moment I don't have that either. So yeah, that's 2 new features in one basically. I've got that working, and I've also got what's it called, those PVs and UVs actually added into the stat calc of the Genovor, because they had actually been in the game for a while. They did nothing, and they were just kind of like floating around. But now they're in the game, they do something, you know, it's cool. It all works now. Now, another thing I wanted to go over, and now Karchar's actual set, there's no toxic spores. There is Ignis Fatuus as a teachable genelation module, but yeah. So if I burn this Genovor here, some other feature I've been working on is triple statuses basically. So for this video, I'm only going to show you 2 statuses. We'll go with the toxic spore there. So you can inflict multiple statuses on your opponent now. You can fit up to 3, and I've kind of taken the system from Temtem where basically if you inflict the maximum amount of statuses they have, you can cure that status. So in Genovor, if you have 3 statuses on you and you get procced with an extra status, the 3rd status will be cured and all the other statuses will be shifted upwards. So you can self-status yourself to cure yourself, essentially, and there's definitely a bunch of, statuses, generations and statuses that will do that. So yeah, I've also got traits and advanced move features working. I'm not going to really display the advanced move features right now, maybe for another video. But for traits, I can show you an example of it. I can do a double whammy and also show you the little error. This is our main visual error that I've been encountering at the moment, and it's when you initialize a second encounter. Now, if I can get a encounter to actually start, see, they'll linger there for a little bit. And I've noticed another thing is if your first battle of the day is pretty much with a trainer, and then you go into the grass, the actual models, they'll spawn at the bottom, which is definitely less than ideal. So I may have to look into my code and see what I can change about that. Maybe run the clear function again or something. Run it. I don't know. The start function. We'll see. But yeah. So yeah, that's working. Now to showcase this trait, the trait that Katarri will always have at the moment. Most Genovors have like 3 different traits. 2 of them will be encounterable in the wild. 3rd is the mutant trait. But right now, the only trait Katarri will ever spawn in with is Fluffy, and this is for training purposes. And essentially, a Genovor of Fluffy will reduce the incoming power of contact moves by 50%. So all in all, I think that trait's going to be a pretty good one. I have a bunch of other traits working too, like Robust Bite, which is just Strong Jaw, basically. Serrated Edge, which is like the new Sharpness trait from Pokemon. I've also got Rush Boost working, which essentially, if you outspeed the opponent, you will do 50% extra damage, which will also be pretty OP. Luckily, that's only being given to 1 Genovor, which I will not feature right now, but just know it's coming, just know it's in. So yeah, I'm just looking at here. I actually wrote down some stuff, because if not, I will go all over the place, especially at my current state. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to cover. I'll go over advanced move features that I implemented in the next video. I'm going to try to consistently upload. Just know that if I'm not uploading, it's not because I'm not working on Genovor. It's literally just because, like, making videos takes a lot out of me. Plus, I've been trying. Also, when you make a video game, your social life kind of just, especially if you're the only person working on your social life, really goes down. And I've been trying to recoup that as well. It's gonna be my birthday in like literally 20 days, so I'm trying to, like, you know, actually hang out with people I used to hang out with again, so then I'm not alone on my 21st birthday, you know, because that would be less than ideal. But yeah, without further ado, I also wanted to plug one last thing. I've started a Discord server for Project Genovor, so if anyone's interested in the production of this game, I'll be posting random stuff, updates on the game and stuff, as well as a GitLab update system, so all the changes I make will be pushed onto GitLab, and then you'll see it on the Discord server because there's a little webhook there. But yeah, if you want to do that, feel free in the comment section below. In the description section below, I will be posting that there. So yeah, there's already going to be kind of some stuff there from the off-topic section from some of me and my friends from where I used to live, that we conversate there. So if you see that you don't understand the context, don't worry about it. I've also been setting it up as a community server, so there's going to be like a little rule set there. Please follow that so that the server doesn't get taken out. Some basic stuff, you know, no NSFW stuff. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but I will say that anyways. So yeah, without further ado, peace. It's also Father's Day, so any fathers out there, well, it was Father's Day, but happy late Father's Day.